These are the JBL Tour One M3 headphones. JBL sells these headphones under two packages. The first package comes with a smart transmitter like the one I got here, and the second package comes without the smart transmitter. And I got these headphones since about a month now, and I thought that it is time to give you an in-depth review about them. I'm gonna divide this review into two main sections. The first section, I'm gonna review these headphones, so we're gonna check their sound quality, active noise cancellation, the comfort, and I'm gonna show you the best settings in the application for these headphones and also the best EQ settings I found for them. And in the second section, I'll be showing you the two useful usages for the smart transmitter. And believe me, you don't want to miss this section because these two usages expand the usability of these Tour One M3 headphones. So what struck me most about these headphones since I've got them is how comfortable they are. Even though they are not very light, they are 279 grams verified, but they are extremely comfortable. So they do not clamp very hard on your head when you wear them. And the cushioning on the ear cups is extremely soft, and it is memory foam. And also the top of the headband, it is very soft. I can compare their comfort easily to the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra headphones, and believe me, this is a compliment. Also, the ear cups turn like this and they turn like this, and most importantly, they are deep here inside, so they will not touch your ears. And of course, the headband is also adjustable. So I can wear these headphones for hours at a time without feeling any discomfort, and this is a very strong point for these headphones. The second strong point of these headphones is their sound quality. Out of the box, the JBL Tour One M3 headphones produce a flat and accurate sound, and if you do not enable any sound effects in the application, you can easily use them for music production. Now, if you want to make them sound better as consumer headphones, you need to enable the equalizer and also the low volume dynamic EQ and the smart audio in the application. So now let's listen to some sound clips that I recorded with and without the sound effects, so for you to hear the difference. As you've heard, the sound of these headphones is very good, but it differs greatly between the EQ and the sound effects turned on and between them turned off. Personally, I like the EQ and the sound effects turned on. I feel that they make the bass tidier and the mids and the highs crisper. Let me show you now the best application settings for these headphones. For active noise cancellation, if you turn it on, you need to tap on Customize ANC and turn off Adaptive ANC and Auto Compensation. Otherwise, the headphones ANC will not be stable. So put the ANC level to the max after you turn everything off. For Smart Talk, it is the setting that puts the headphones into ambient mode so that you can make a conversation with someone when you start talking. It doesn't work well, so I always turn it off. Smart Audio and Video, I always keep it on audio mode, and it really makes a difference in the sound quality. And here, LE Audio, I turn it off because otherwise it will disable Smart Audio and Video. Now, if you go to the audio menu, the equalizer, you already saw it when I made the sound quality demo. I'm going to show it to you once again. So these are the settings that I like for the equalizer. Let me know in the comment section if you like these settings or other settings. And for the spatial sound, I always keep it disabled because otherwise it will make the sound fake. Personify, I tried it, I don't like it, so I always disable it. It will mess up the sound also. Low volume dynamic EQ, I keep it on. It really enhances the sound. And for the max volume limiter, I always enable it so that to protect my hearing. Now for the calls sound level optimizer, I turn it on, and for the voice setting, I put it on powerful so that the other party can hear me good. And for the voice aware, I put it on low, so this way I can hear myself when I talk with someone else. Now for the other menu, you have something here called relax mode. This will play white noise for you if you want. And you can only control LDAC with a smart transmitter, so you can enable or you disable it here. And this is really a weird decision by JBL. Let's test now the active noise cancellation on the settings that I just showed you in the application.
Noise cancelling. Ambient aware.
As you might have heard, the active noise cancellation works very good when you disable the automatic settings. It exerts a little bit of acoustic pressure when you first put it on your ears, but you'll get used to it in a couple of minutes. This is now the sound of the microphone in a quiet environment, and I have enabled the sound level optimizer in the application as I've showed you in the application settings. The sound is a little bit muffled in my opinion. The other party can still hear you, but the odd thing is that sometimes you hear some clicks in the sound. Now let's see how these microphones will perform in a noisy environment. Now I am in a noisy environment, and the sound you're listening to is coming from the microphone of my camera. And this is now the sound coming from the microphones of the JBL Tour One M3. And in this noisy environment, these microphones perform very well. So there's a fountain next to me, there are crickets singing, there's some wind also, and some cars passing by. And the ENC of these microphones eliminate all these outside noises. For the portability and build quality, the headphones come in this hard shell case that is very well built, and it is not also too heavy. It weighs only headphones, cables, and the smart transmitter inside 571 grams. And it has this latch here, and this is a nice touch also. So the zipper works very well, and it has a protection here so that it shields the headphones from humidity. They fold like this in the case, and also the headphones fold like this, and everything is very well built with high quality material. Their battery lasts up to 70 hours with ANC off and up to 40 hours with ANC on. Now the case also has this pouch here where you put the cables. The headphones come with a 3.5mm to USB-C cable, so you can connect them physically, but you need always to turn them on. And they also come with this USB-C to USB-C cable that has also a USB-A adapter, and you can also connect them physically to your computer using the cable. Now also what makes them highly portable is the smart transmitter, especially when you are on a plane. And talking about this, let me show you the two most useful functions of the smart transmitter. The first important usage of the smart transmitter is that it can transform any audio output into a wireless output. So you connect the smart transmitter on this USB-C port here to the cable that came with the headphones, whether it is the 3.5mm or the USB-C to USB-C cable. And you don't connect it to this one because this one is for charging only, and it has here like a lightning symbol. So when you connect it, you connect the other end to the audio output, and the JBL Tour One M3 headphones will connect automatically to the smart transmitter, and it is especially useful on an airplane in my opinion. Now you have many options in the wireless transmitter. I'm gonna show you the second important usage for it, and it is the Auracast transmission. So you go here in the menu to Auracast and you tap on it and you enable Auracast. So this way the audio can be transmitted to any Auracast enabled device. For instance, you can connect your JBL Go 4 speaker or any other Auracast enabled device. And at the same time, you can also turn your headphones into an Auracast receiver to participate in the Auracast transmission. You need to do this to achieve it. So go here to Bluetooth and then tap on it and scroll to the bottom and then tap on Auracast receiver. So now your headphones will search for any Auracast signal and it will connect to it. And in this scenario, it will be the smart transmitter. Now, there are many other functions for the smart transmitter, but in my opinion, they are gimmicks, and these are the only two useful functions. Now, one thing you should know about the smart transmitter, that it also has a firmware that you need to update. What happened to me is that when I updated the firmware, it bricked the transmitter. To correct this, what I did is that I turned on the transmitter until the battery was depleted completely, and this way it reset the transmitter. Now, what I like about these headphones is their extreme comfort, their very good sound, they are very well built, and also I like the battery that lasts long, and they are relatively affordable for being high-end headphones, especially when they are on sale. Now, what I don't like about them is that they have some glitches. So for the months that I had them, they already released 2 firmware updates, and the glitches are still here. So for instance, the multi-point connection, it stutters and it is lost between 2 devices. Also, the active noise cancellation, when you put it on automatic, it is also unstable and it varies a lot. And the JBL support is poor, to say the least. So when the smart transmitter bricked, I called them, but they didn't want to help. They didn't even try. They just told me to return it. And this is something that I don't like. Now, whether you choose the headphones alone or the headphones with the smart transmitter depends on your usage. So if you're gonna use the headphones in the 2 use cases that I showed you with the smart transmitter, it is better to get them with the smart transmitter. If you wanna check out the headphones, I'm gonna leave affiliate links in the description. If you make a purchase using one of my links, I'll gain a small percentage at no cost to you, and this will support my channel. If you liked my video, please share it, subscribe to my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Eloy from Knowledge Sharing Tech. See you in the next video.